Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Salute. Thank you for rocking with me. Salute to everybody who copped the pay-per-view, all the people who are in the building. I want to say a special salute to Listen to Battle Rap podcast. Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast. France and V, salute to you guys. Bad Money, salute to you guys. Make sure you guys go follow them, man. You know, genuine good dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's good seeing you guys at the event. You know, we didn't get to talk much, even though I saw you at the press conference. We got to talk at the press conference. But I didn't get to talk much to you at the event. We saw each other, man. Always loved. Fellas showed me love. Always showed them love, man. Salute to them guys. Go check them out. Also, check out the Union. We got our recap coming out very soon. If you don't know, the Union is myself, DME, and Visual Battle Rap Boutique. Those are 3 separate channels. So when we do our Union episodes, it's us 3 bloggers getting together and different pieces, like we record for a while, and then different topics will go on somebody's different channel. That's why you should subscribe to all 3 of our channels. Visual's channel, Battle Rap Boutique, go subscribe. DME, Detroit's channel, go subscribe. This channel, of course, subscribe, hit the alert bell, and rock with us, you know what I'm saying? So thank you to all the people who say they fuck with the Union. Salute to you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciated all the love that we got throughout the weekend. Let's get into this B.R.O and Swave Sevah battle. I told people from the beginning that this battle was going to be the battle. Everybody's looking at the style. Was like, no, fuck that. I told you. So to all of y'all I see getting online talking it's a classic, all the people in the building, oh, it's a classic. I fucking told you. I might not have said it was a classic, though. I told you this was going to be a fire battle. I told you you were sleeping. That's what I told you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Swave and B.R.O. B.R.O, I have to give a lot of credit to, man. You know, he came in there fearless. You know what I'm saying? He's going against Swave. Not only Swave, but he's going against Swave in New York. But he's going against a Swave that ain't kind of play, man. I keep telling everybody, stop fucking counting Swave Sevah out. You don't understand already. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into it. First round, B.R.O out the line, out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Just going in, man. That Biggie line was fire. That IG line was fire. That sickle cell line was fucking crazy. Hold on, I want to make sure. Was that the first round? Yes, that was the first round. That sickle cell line, I don't think everybody really let that marinate. Like, that sickle cell line was fucking crazy. Swave Sevah goes. That melanin, talking about the skin color, the melanin and push your melanin. That bar right there was fire. The betray and betray, fire. If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. Where am I at? Oh, the conscious and unconscious line, fire. That sumo line was definitely crazy slept on. That sumo line was crazy slept on. If you had a pay-per-view, go back and watch that shit. If you have not gotten the pay-per-view, it is still available for purchase. Go ahead and purchase that. You can purchase that at rarebreedent.com. rarebreedent.com. Go ahead and purchase your pay-per-view so we can see what we're talking about. If you have it ready, go back to that first round. Check out that sumo line. All the lines I mentioned for both these brothers, it was fucking fire. But I got in that first round. I have Swave Sevah taking that first round by a razor's edge, literally by 1 point. B.R.O in that second round, that LimeWire line was just crazy. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a throwback. It was fire, though. Definitely fire. That Martin line was crazy, but then he stumbled. Some people were saying it was a choke because he stumbled. Then he tried to say it again. He stumbled, and then he turned around and thought about it, brought it back a few bars, and then went. I'm stuck on whether or not that was a choke or a stumble. I have to be honest. I feel it was just a stumble because he went right back into it. But, you know, you guys, I see a lot of people on Twitter talking about, yo, he choked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I think that was a stumble. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, let's continue on with the second round. He had some history line, you know, which I kind of expected. You know, I was hoping he wouldn't go too much into it. I think he had a good amount of it. He didn't go. It wasn't a whole round of that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was fire. A good mixture of what B-Dot was doing, and he looked comfortable. He looked comfortable performing, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He just looked comfortable, man. That gun butt line was crazy, especially the way he acted it out. You know, I definitely like that we had a little more street from him, from B-Dot in this battle. You know what I'm saying? We had a little more street from him. Swave Sevah in the second round goes. He starts breaking down B-Dot's style. You know what I'm saying? Swave Sevah's performance was dope, man. I don't think... I'm trying to go back to the last time I really saw him like performing some of his bars out. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. If you guys can think of something, get in the comment section and let me know. But Swave was performing just a bit more in this round, and I thought it was dope. I thought it was fire. But I got B-Dot. You know what? Hold on, because I have another set of notes. Because I took a set of notes of In the Building, and I took a set of notes for when I watched the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So let me compare those. I had first round Swave Sevah. Second round I had B-Dot taking that round. Yeah. Literally, both times I watched it, In the Building and on pay-per-view, I had him by 1 point. The problem I'm having here is, again, is that a stumble? Is that a choke? If it's a choke, then he loses the round. If it's a stumble, well, then I'll just take a point, which would have me in my current situation where I have him winning by 1 point. So I got Swave with the first round, same way I felt in the building. B-Dot in the second round, same way I felt in the building. It comes down to this third round, man. This third round, B-Dot, of course he went at the money bag angle. I hated that. I ain't even gonna lie, I hated that. That's definitely something everybody saw coming. Everybody was predicting that. Swave, even in his interview, predicted that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that B-Dot doesn't have a point with what he's saying, in all honesty. I'm just saying, like, you're in a battle, fam. Like, you're battling Swave, but at the same time, it's like you're taking these predictable angles, and it wasn't really creative. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take away from his round, though. Excuse me. So he had some Lux bars. He threw a few shots at Lux. Talking about I guess him and Lux chopped it up, and you know what I'm saying? And then he sent Lux a song Lux was supposed to get on. Lux never did. And then, you know, he's saying, well, now you got to see me in the ring type shit. My only problem is people are scoring those bars in this battle, and it's like, they're dope. I'm not saying it wasn't. But I have a thing for scoring bars when somebody's talking to you. If you keep talking about somebody else, I can't score you those bars. That's not who you battling. So I thought it was dope. Don't get it wrong. I just ain't score those for him. So let me see where I was at in that third round. Yeah, he broke down that whole URL versus RBE thing. You know what? I don't want to be overcritical with B-Dot, so you guys tell me what you think of that. You know, he kind of made it seem like URL and RBE going back at it affected him, and felt like RBE used him to get at URL, which I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But let me say this before I get to that. Let me go to Swave's lines from that third. Excuse me. Swave, that jail shit Swave was talking about is funny. It was even more funny because I know how true it is. I've been in that situation myself, so I understand what he was talking about. When, you know, you're in jail, you got a bunch of crazy shit going on in your mind, you're trying to make it through the day, you go work out or you go to eat, and a motherfucker come up to you trying to kick knowledge and shit like that. The way Swave did it was very creative, very dope, and it definitely hit with it hit in the building, but it hit even more with people like myself who, like, as he's saying it, I'm picturing it because I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. I want to thank Swave. In that third round, he starts comparing what B-Dot has, like, he's challenging B-Dot, like, yo, you talk all this conscious shit, you all about your people, but what are you doing for the community? And then he starts talking about some of the things he does for the community. So I want to take the time right now to salute Swave Sevah and everybody else at Team Hami or any one of his affiliates who took the time out to help out the way he said they did in Puerto Rico. That means a lot to me personally. I'm Puerto Rican. Like, the help of my people, it just means the world. You know what I'm saying? And if you're from Harlem, like I'm from Harlem, then you understand, like, we all grew up together. Spanish and like they say, black and brown, we raised together. So many different parts of this United States. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we doing that most of the time in the hood. But we raised together, man, and we all one and the same. So, you know, just like I helped out many of the islands and Puerto Rico, it was dope to hear that, you know, Swave and his people did the same. So I appreciate that. But when he starts talking about that, B-Dot goes in his phone, pulls up a picture, and passes his phone around the crowd. I guess he was trying to prove a point to the people in the crowd, like trying to say he did do something for the community. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got more to say about that, but I'm not going to, because again, like, I just feel like this battle was so dope. I don't want to sit here and nitpick little things. Like, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking fire battle. And I think the argument could be made that Swave versus B-Dot is right there, neck and neck with Battle of the Night with Verb and Mook. You know, if you want to say Verb and Mook was better, I'm not gonna argue with that. If you're gonna say Swave and B-Dot was better, I'm not gonna argue that. Yeah, so what was I? Third round, boom, boom, boom. That Brother Polite angle. The Brother Polite angle is kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why it's kind of iffy is like, okay, I understand you're breaking down all the fuck shit that Brother Polite does. And I understand you saying, yo, but that's your man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I think people have came at, I'm trying to remember who, but I remember somebody going at B-Dot with that Brother Polite angle shit. You know what I'm saying? I got what Swave was saying, though. At the end of the day, that Mike Brown angle, here's the thing. I remember when all that Mike Brown shit happened. Excuse me, I don't mean it like that. Rest in peace to Mike Brown. What I'm saying is the hat situation that Swave's talking about. That's what I mean when I say that shit. That's what I'm talking about. I remember when he had the hat on, and then I saw some people on social media killing B-Dot for that shit. It might have been Verb. I don't remember, but somebody was killing him for that. And then he came out and said that he doesn't make any money off of that. That hat belonged to, maybe, I think that, because he had on some kinfolk clothing. I don't know if they're the ones, the clothing company, he was just trying to support them. I remember saying he's just trying to support them. So with that said, I love the angle that Swave took. And again, rest in peace to Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? I love the angle that Swave took. But I don't know what's really the truth. You know, was B-Lot really making money off of that? Or was it true what he said that, you know, he was just supporting another clothing brand? Either way, the reason why that angle still hits for me is because even if that was a clothing brand you were just trying to support, you didn't stop them from selling that shit either, or neither did you. And I don't know this for a fact, but when I remember that whole conversation B-Dot was having on social media, he did not say, oh yeah, some of the money is going to Mike Brown's family. You understand? So that's why I think that angle still applies. Now the problem I have here is when I saw it in the building, I had B-Dot by 1 point taking the third. But then when I watched it on pay-per-view, I got Swave Sevah by 1 point taking the third. So then I watched it one more time, and on the third watch, I got Swave Sevah taking the third. As of right now, I got Swave taking it. But my thing is, in the building, I did have B-Dot taking it, man. It just on cam, it seems just a little bit different. So I am having a rough time with this. And I'm not saying definitely 100% Swave got this. But I watched it 3 times. Once in the building and twice on pay-per-view. In the building, B-Dot got it. Twice on pay-per-view, Swave got it. By 1 point. I still see the first round the same as if I was in the pay-per-view or in the building. And that's Swave. Second round, still the same. Pay-per-view on the building. That's B-Dot. Again, depending if you want to mark that as a choke or a stumble. If it's a stumble, B-Dot won that. Third round, it comes down to that third round for me. I'm not sitting there trying to sway your opinions. You have your opinion, I have mine. For me, it came down to this third round. And after 3 watches, first round to B-Dot. First time in the building, excuse me, that's what I meant to say. It was for B-Dot. The other 2 times, I have it for Swave. If you have it either way, I can't argue that. to me, this was my favorite battle of the night. What's Swave B. Dot, was Mook Verb, what's Paste Danny Myers. Those were 3 of the top battles on a card that had dope battles. Salute to ARP, salute to Lawrence, salute to Shata, salute to everybody affiliated with RBE who had a hand in this. Fire. Fire. You can't debate what this card was, man. Fire. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the guys who put in their hard work for their battles, man. All the guys who came through and just did their thing. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. It was a long weekend, that press conference, and then the event date, you know what I'm saying? Dope weekend for battle rap, but I'm fucking drained from all of it. And then watching these battles over and over, I'm just drained for it, man. I got some interviews coming out. Make sure you check it out. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the alert bell. Please pay attention to everything I got going on. I got some dope stuff coming out. I have a piece of an interview I had with Born coming out. I have a piece of an interview I have with Danny Myers telling a dope story coming out. I have a interview with the owner of Close Combat Battle League coming out. I got a few things coming out, dropping, man. Then we got the Union episodes coming out. So please, again, subscribe to myself, my brother DME, Detroit, my brother Visuel. His channel is Battle Rap Boutique. Make sure you holler at us, man. Subscribe to those channels. Thank you for rocking with us. Battle Rap, I love you, man. I love you. Salute.